on, everybody? Showbiz Shelly here, backstage with Shontelle.
Hey, hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good, except that my voice is doing weird things, but
It
I'm
sounds
hanging in
really
there.
sexy.
So you say. I hope I can bring the sexy on later tonight. That's all.
So I know you're performing in just what, like a little bit here in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to about being on stage, being here?
Oh my gosh. Like, I mean, this is my first time in Chicago, first of all. So I'm like, this is so awesome to me. And then, like, another exciting thing about being here is the fact that, like, Barack Obama is, like, the new president. And I actually, one of my songs that I'm going to perform tonight was actually on his compilation. Yeah, so I'm, like, so excited to actually be able to perform it, like, right here tonight.
Get out. Which song is it? What's it called?
Battle Cry.
We'll have to look for that. That's, congrats to you.
Thank you.
See your little Chicago connection. Yeah, very nice. And I hear that you know somebody else that's going to be performing this evening.
Oh, yeah.
Good friends with a certain woman named Rihanna.
Yeah, definitely Riri. That's my homegirl. And here's the thing, because we've all been doing so many of these Christmas shows together. Mm-hmm. I'm like friends with everyone that's on the show now. Like I'm friends with like David and like
Archie.
Good. Like Archie. Me and Archie are like good friends now.
Yeah.
And like Kevin Rudolph and like we're all just friends now.
Jesse Mack.
Yeah, good old Jesse.
Yeah, so how did you meet Rihanna? Can you kind of explain how you guys met?
Well, first of all, Barbados is really small. So if you're like in the same generation, you're definitely gonna meet, like you're gonna know each other. But we were both in this organization called Cadets together. And that's like a sub-military organization where like we literally train with the Army. Like it's crazy. And we actually met at a summer camp. Yeah, so that was like kind of weird because I never thought like that she was into music or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you were in charge of Rihanna, kind of? Is that what it?
Literally.
Look at that. Wow. And so now you guys are on stage together. You're going to be sharing.
And now we kind of like switch roles now because now I have to look up to her.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, she's been huge this year. So many hits.
So huge.
I mean, do you look at her as competition or as a friend, or how do you see her?
No, I look at her like how my little sisters look up to me because they're, like they basically idolize you and they just want to be everything that you are. And so like not just myself but I guess like all the other artists in Barbados like look at her and we're like, oh my gosh, like we're all behind her 100% and like we're just all trying to like do the same thing that she's doing. So it's just the coolest thing. We're pretty much in the same camp, so it's like one big family.
Yeah. Did she give you any advice about stardom?
Yeah, she always does. I mean, she's always just very encouraging and just really, she just always tries to, like, she'll tell me, like, which songs are her favorite, and like, she'll do cute stuff like, oh, I like your song. She'll, like, sing T-shirt, so she's just really, really encouraging, and that's, like, the coolest thing because you look at her, you see she's on top of the world. And like I said, to have her, come in and give you like words of like just that push, like means the whole world. So she's awesome.
And just real quick, when was the first time you heard T-shirt on the radio? What was that like?
Oh my gosh, I was in a car. I was driving into New York City and the driver had the radio on Z100. It was so funny because he's like, he's like, are you famous? And I was like, I don't think so. And then he's like, what do you do? And as soon as he asked me that, the song came on the radio. And
Crazy.
I was like, that's what I do. Yes.
What an awesome story.
And I was like freaking out at the same time because I was like, wait a minute. That's my song playing on Z100. Oh my gosh. Like I was freaking out.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
So it was like me and the driver were like freaking out at the same time.
He's freaking out with you.
Yeah.
And real quick, how do you celebrate? Is Christmas in Barbados different than here?
Not really. Just that we don't have snow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we don't. So we can't build like snowmen and all that. But like, it's pretty much the same. We have Christmas trees and lights and all the festivities and lots of food and pretty much the same.
That's always good.
Yeah.
And real quick, last but not least, what's your favorite Christmas carol? Do you have one, a favorite that you want to just sing a couple lines of?
Well, I don't know how much singing I can do right now since my voice is failing and I kind of need it for the stage.
Yeah.
But one of my favorites is definitely I think it's actually called. Is it called the Christmas song? The one like chestnuts roasting
Oh
on an
yeah,
open fire.
yeah,
Love
it
that.
does.
Yeah.
Shontelle, thank you so much. I appreciate you talking to me.
Pleasure.
Good luck out there.
Thank you so
Tell
much.
Rihanna I say hi.
I will.
And by the way, she and Chris Brown make a really cute couple, don't you think?
Well, I don't know if they're a couple or not, but both of them are really cute. So
They're
hey.
very cute, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Shontelle. Thank
you so much.
B96.